Ever get that, little pang of envy?
Yeah.
Watching someone just own a room, effortlessly chatting, connecting, making it look so easy.
Oh, absolutely. We've all been there.
Right. But here's the thing. What if I told you it's not some mystical social superpower?
Hmm. I'd say, tell me more. What's the secret?
This deep dive, that's what you
Yeah.
guys send in, this awesome source on social confidence, and get this, it actually breaks down how to cultivate that effortless vibe.
You mean we're not stuck with our current level of awkward? There's hope.
Oh, there's hope. Okay, so first up, the source talks about prepping some conversation starters. And honestly, my first thought was, ugh, that sounds like work.
Right. Like memorizing a script. Who wants to do that?
Exactly. But then I kept reading and it clicked. It's not about sounding rehearsed. It's about reducing that, what they call it, cognitive load.
Basically, that feeling of your brain being fried from trying to juggle a million thoughts at once.
Yes. So instead of standing there like, nice weather we're having, I could have a go-to question like, read any good books lately? Something, anything to just break the ice.
It's like having a mental cheat sheet takes the pressure off. And once that initial hurdle is cleared, way more likely to actually relax and enjoy the conversation.
Right. Instead of panicking about what to say next. Okay, next up, body language. Thankfully, this source is not about power posing in the bathroom mirror.
Oh, thank goodness. Because nothing says I'm comfortable like contorting yourself into a human pretzel.
Seriously. So what's the verdict then? What kind of body language actually works?
Think subtle cues, uncrossing your arms, making eye contact. These send signals that you're open and approachable without screaming, look at how confident I am.
It's like a nonverbal, come say hi, right?
Exactly. And honestly, these small tweaks can make a world of difference in how others perceive you.
So much of communication is nonverbal after all.
Okay.
Ready for the big one? This one's huge GE.
Hit me with it.
Active listening. Bet you saw that one coming.
Well, duh. It's like the golden rule of connection. Everyone wants to feel heard, right?
Totally. And this source makes a really interesting point. It's not about being the most interesting, wittiest, most captivating person in the room.
Nope. It's about being the most interested in other people. And ironically, that often makes you the most interesting one there.
Because who doesn't love someone who actually hangs on their every word?
Right. Plus, here's a bonus. Focusing on them takes the heat off you. Suddenly, you're not obsessing over your own awkwardness. You're genuinely engaged.
Okay, that is brilliant. Like a mental ninja trick. Shifting the focus, poof, anxiety gone.
It's a superpower worth mastering, for sure.
No arguments there.
Speaking of mastering things, the source talks about taking baby steps. Like, we don't have to go from zero to social butterfly overnight.
Definitely not. Imagine trying to run a marathon without ever going for a jog. You'd collapse before the first mile.
Oof, yeah, that's a recipe for disaster.
Same with social confidence. Start small, chat with the barista, compliment a coworker's outfit, actually engage in the office kitchen small talk.
Yeah,
Each interaction, no matter how brief, builds that confidence muscle.
I love that. So much less intimidating than, like, forcing myself to attend a networking event and work the room.
Exactly. Small wins lead to bigger wins. Okay, last one from the source, and it's all about mindset. Specifically, tackling those pesky negative thoughts. You know, the ones that whisper, you're going to sound like an idiot right before you open your mouth.
Oh, those whispers are loud sometimes. But what if, and hear me out, what if we actually talked back to them?
Oh, I like where this is going.
Instead of, I'm going to be so awkward, what if we flip the script to, I'm curious to connect with someone new today?
Whoa. Okay, that is powerful. It's like changing the entire narrative in your head.
Exactly. And those positive affirmations, as cheesy as they might sound, they can actually rewire your brain over time.
So we're not just masking the awkwardness. We're actually tackling the root cause.
You got it. It's
Yeah.
like instead of just slapping a Band-Aid on it, we're actually treating the wound.
I am here for that metaphor. This whole deep dive has been amazing, honestly. So many practical takeaways.
Right. And the best part is, it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. Pick and choose what resonates with you.
Exactly. Maybe it's prepping those conversation starters. Maybe it's nailing your body language. Or maybe, just maybe, it's silencing that inner critic once and for all. Whatever works for you, right?
Absolutely. The point is, there are tools and techniques out there that can help anyone feel more comfortable and confident in social situations.
So true. Now, for our amazing listeners, here's a little something to ponder. We've talked about all these awesome tips, but what's one small step you can take this week? Just one little thing to put these ideas into action. Because you never know, that one small step could lead to some pretty incredible connections.